Hello, everybody. I'm in a little bit of a corner of my work table. I am sitting here in my craft room. I don't have hardly an inch to work with between me and my daughter. I'll just show you. Look, let me pan just a little bit. But hey, if you don't know, I'm Stephanie Dees. I'm the owner and creator here at Chalky Decor. And I make over things, create things, and sell things. So, and I use all kind of things, anything from paint to the nail guns to the scroll saws, anything and everything you'll find on my board or on my page. But yeah, my daughter is in the middle of creating a mask. Y'all see that? But if you were to see the floor of everything, you would, oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, I've tried. But, so anyway, we're going to do this. It's kind of a different setup, so y'all let me know if you like it or not. I'm actually trying to, I'd better move a few things because I've got some brushes that I need to clean out. Everything's kind of completely messed up. But I have work to do, so I've got to get some things done. So say hey when you jump on, and then let me know if you like this kind of, oh my goodness, what was that? Let's see. Oh, those are old. Okay. Oh my gosh. Those are just popping up like crazy. Okay, let's see if I can find myself. There I am. Y'all can see. Holy Moses. If you like this kind. Yeah, okay. So here we are. I'm actually gonna, let's see, what color are you? Do I want cake batter? I don't think I'm gonna set cake batter. I don't know if I'm gonna do cake batter, but anyway, so I can see comments. So I've got a few things that I want to work on. A couple of things are thrifted and some things are yard sale. Let me see if I can move you guys so y'all can see. So we've got some things there that I just knocked a few things off. So let's see, this I need to take up to the vendor mall. It's one of my quilt stars. I need to take that up to the vendor mall. And I did some rice papers. Some of them are JRV prints. Some of them are prints that I got. And there's the raven. But I'm not really going to work with those right now. I wanted to recycle a couple of tools that I think would be cool to do. This is a wood chisel something or another. It is cool and crusty. You'll see that? I don't care about the rust, and that's okay. It's the wood that I'm actually going to be painting. So then I have this that I thrifted. This that I thrifted, and this was from the yard sale too. And I'm going to upcycle this. I'm not sure I'll have time to get to that. But we're going to try. So anyway, you guys say hey when you jump on. Let me know where you're watching from. What's the weather like? We have what's called faux fall here in Georgia, where it's feeling so much like fall. I'm just trying to get this little sticker off. I don't have my alcohol down here to the rubbing alcohol to try to get this off. And God knows where my sanding paper is, but I am going to need it. So I'm going to see if I can find a couple of things. Hang on. And I've got my trusty dusty look. We found a whole stack, and I know it's backwards for you guys, but we found like a whole box of Skittles. I know I got sandpaper up here somewhere. And so if you don't know, I am addicted to, I'm going to walk around. We'll shut my doors. Samantha's at school, and I've been threatening her. Oh, I got to do that too. I've been threatening her about not letting her back in the craft room. Oh, I am so sorry. If she doesn't clean up, okay? But she hadn't yet. So anyway, I've got some sandpaper. This is 100. So it'll work to get this off. I've got my baby wipes there so I can clean my... Hey, at least this part of my craft table is not I don't know, painted up, oiled up, whatever it is. I'm just kind of rough scuffing this so that I can get some good paint coverage and get that price tag off. So let me know, what do you guys think? Is this a good setup? I'm not trying to take the entire finish off. I just want to scuff it up. And before I start painting, I'll get a protective sheet to go down over here. Oh, it is definitely one of those days where I am trying my best to get some... Oh, and look, you can actually see, let's see, where this part of the wall... And look, I was painting, and y'all can see the hole that when we bought this house, this was like a theater room. And you can see the hole where they had the speaker and they took it out. So I've still yet to patch that. That's kind of why I just painted my back wall that y'all see that's white. And then kind of stopped because that's really all you could see when I would do videos. But now it's like, ugh. And a lot of things are changing in my craft room because I moved a couple of pieces. The piece that used to be behind me when I would do my videos is now up at the vendor mall, and it is such a cute little mall. It is called, let me clean this up, I can't take this. It is called the Urban Market, or the Urban Market Warehouse, and it is so cute. They've got some really cute things. It's not just an antique store, so it's got some really cute stuff. So, and I've got anything from antiques to upcycles to brand new signs and things that I've made up there, but I do have some antiques or vintage things. See, that does pretty good, right? All right, so we got that one ready to go. Let's get another one ready. I guess I could have. I'm sorry. Like I said, addicted. All right, so we got that. Let me go ahead and grab my piece of, I think it's called Teflon. And paper towels. Oh my God, if y'all could see my floor. If you could see my floor. I'm gonna put my paper towels behind me. If you could see my floor, you would probably, it's so much worse than it was when I cleaned. Y'all remember me cleaning? I don't know if I'm going to do another one of those videos or not, but you should see it now. It would probably make a really great video to get it cleaned up. But I would really want my girl to help me with it. Okay, so this is an old garden fork. And a cool thing about these is they don't really have to be vintage. But this one feels old. It feels like it was used very well. I'm just going to scuff sand it to get the dirt and grime off of it. I bet someone planted some really pretty flowers or did some really pretty beds with this. They were a good gardener and they tended their garden very well. I'm sure of it. But it is going to be for looks now. She's retired now, so she's going to be for looks. Just, there we go. Now just a little bit of, I'm knocking some major rust stuff off of it so it's not too bad. When someone picks it up and looks at it, they'll see the rust, feel the rust, but it won't like come off in their hands because that would kind of be a rough little gonna get this wiped away. And then this wiped away. Just to make sure it's clean. So this is part of it. Oh, look at that. Hopefully that won't get in any splintered areas. I've got 2 big projects going on I'm real excited about. One I'm keeping a really good secret, and the other is my trunk. Now the trunk has been on hold. Hello, let me know that you're here. Where are you watching from? What's the weather like is what I want to know. Here in Georgia, it's a faux fall, and it's lovely. But anyway, so the trunk is definitely taking a moment because of me doing my vendor booth. And other things. A couple of other things that are on the back burner is my whatnot shows. Oh my God, guys, I haven't done one in a hot minute. So the one that I was supposed to do right now actually is this one doesn't really have a lot. It's not as old. It might not have had a lot of use. Had some, but not a lot. Just knocking some of the rust off. Not going to paint that part, but I will paint the wood part. Let's get another. No, I think we're done with sanding that. But so yeah, doing the vendor, and it was so funny because I'd had a goal to have a vendor booth. I really wanted one before the holiday season, shopping season kicked in, and it just miraculously happened. If you put it out there, there's a few other things I'd like to put out there, like my sales to triple and keep me busy, even more busy, and me to, have to hire someone. That would be nice. And then maybe another booth. Maybe to be able to carry a paint line for one that I really like. And maybe a couple other things. So we've got those ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and paint those. And the reason why I'm just going to quickly do a couple of these is because, number one, I really want to be able to finish the project. I'm going to step over here and see where the paint is that I want to use. I want to be able to finish a project while I'm live, but also, okay, where is it? Where is the paint I want? I want veranda, and I want garden sage, but I don't see either one of them. I see honey, and I could use honey. Oh, I see garden sage. It's a mess. I'm telling you, it's a mess. But where is veranda? Is veranda over here? There it is. I got it. Okay. We are good to go. We're good to go. Have to run around and find things. I'm sorry if I keep hitting you guys, but anyway, that's what it is. Oh my. That garden sage was definitely tied on there. But yeah, I would like to be able to carry and sell, or maybe just be an affiliate for the paint that I like very much. We won't name names, but also I would like to, I would love, absolutely love to carry IOD transfers, but there is someone here that I think is within the mile range that they have set. I may not be able to do that, but anyway. So those are my two other universe, putting it out there in the universe. So I'm going to just paint this right quick. I'm going to throw on 2 coats. I might do the heat gun just to speed things along. I've got it behind me plugged in. I'm sitting kind of opposite from what I usually do, so you guys can't see me, which is okay with me. It's okay. But it's kind of like I'm a headless. I guess I could turn it just a little so you guys can see. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. But yeah. trying to do this is kind of, let me put my glasses down so I can see where I'm at with this. Trying to do this is really hard with a very messy studio. My girl, she is messy, but she loves to paint and she loves to create, and I love that. So if you think that I'm going a little too easy on her, you might be right, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. But I think, going to have her help me clean it up. She's 10. She should be able to do it on her own, but she's also ADHD and autistic. So with that, I think is her paralyzation for actually cleaning something, I think. All right, let me grab. All right, there's my heat gun. Let me grab it right quick. Let me know if this is a good setup, because I'm definitely in the middle of changing my crafting. Whew. I'm thinking, see, I've got, that's where there used to be the back, where you would see that big tiered shelving unit that I used to have in here that is now in my vendor booth, holding pictures and all kind of other things. So, so that used to be the wall that I would kind of film against. But now I'm wondering, since that's out, I've got cabinets to the right of me, but I think you're seeing it left. Those are like kitchen, they're 2 kitchen cabinets. I mean, I can move them, but we did screw them to the wall. I could move them if I wanted to. But I'm thinking of rotating and having this back wall. I need to paint it, put the sheetrock up and stuff. Having that be where I do my filming. Maybe put some shelves up. Because that is also where I would do my whatnot shows, and I would have, let me crank this up just a little. I would have all the stuff that were in my whatnot show there on those shelves, and people could see them, and they would say, oh, run that, let me see that, run that. And so it worked out really well. Well, now I don't have that, so I need something to go back there. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I do have a shelving unit that I could use, but it's holding like a lot of craft supplies. So I'm kind of in a conundrum with that. So I've got this tool, this wood chisel, painted. And it's almost dry, and I really like, you guys see, I kind of like that. To put another coat on it or not to, I don't know. All right, let me see if I can put this down without burning my leg or the carpet. All right, let's do one more with the green. I'm gonna do the newer one with the green. The newer garden rake, the hand rake, I guess you could say. This is a beautiful green color. It's called Garden Sage from DIY. It is a, what they call their cottage colors. It's an all-in-one. So it is lovely. You don't have to seal it up afterward. And I like the way it dries. It levels out as it dries. And it kind of dries pretty quickly. I like it. It's really a beautiful green. This was one of the greens I was debating on painting my cabinets, and I still haven't. You know, sometimes I have analysis paralysis. Where the decision that I'm making is just holding me back. Knowing full well I'm going to remodel that kitchen in another year and more than likely get all new cabinets. So it wouldn't matter, will it? I'll just have to live with the color for just a little while. If I don't like it, I can always paint over it. It is just MDF, to tell you the truth. Oh my goodness. So this one, not as lovely a color, so it will definitely get 2 coats. We're going to dry it up a little bit before I put it down. I do like the other one because it was a darker wood underneath, it seems. But this one's probably just pine. You know, I was at Home Depot and, you know, forgive me if I sound a little weird, but they had wood there and they called it whitewood. And I asked my husband, I'm like, what is white wood? He's like, it's just white pine. I'm like, well, then why don't they just call it just pine? Premium pine. It's like they're trying to zhuzh it up a little. Make you want the wood a little bit more because it's, you know, they don't have the pine in it, maybe. I don't know. It was weird. I'm like, why aren't y'all using the pine? Because I'm thinking when they say white wood, I'm thinking white oak. But it's not. It is not white oak. Yeah, I don't like the way... Woo! That was hot. I don't like the way this one looks as far as the wood. So yeah, it's going to get another coat. I'm going to let it dry beside that one. And I'm going to grab another paintbrush somewhere. Somewhere I have another paintbrush. That's another argument that me and my girl get into. She uses all my paintbrushes. And it wouldn't be so bad. And like I buy a ton of them, cheap ones, off of Amazon. But the fact that she doesn't clean them. Like, she just leaves them to get dried and crusty. It's that's the issue that I have. But I love this paint. So yummy. I got another brand of paint to try. I haven't cracked it open yet. Keep having to go over here and get stuff. And it's hard because I have to step between a couple of different things to... Oh my. And this one's hard to open too. But anyway. So yeah, it's hard to share my studio with someone who doesn't clean up after themselves. I can't wait to do this. This is so cute and it looks hand painted. And then this. And then my sewing box would be fun to do. But I don't think I'm going to have time to do it during this live. I really want to get these little garden tools done. And then I'll probably take them up to the market, to the vendor market. So, yeah. But thank you guys for joining me. Let me know, are you watching the live? You'll see the red mark, the red live box there. Or are you catching me on replay? Let me know. Sometimes I've got to get a schedule going. If I had a schedule going, I really feel like more people would be able to catch me live. You would know when I was going live. But that has probably from the baby wipe some fuzz that caught in the, trying to find it. There we go. I have a fish and tackle box that I'm about to paint too. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. And it's probably going to be shortened to a reel, but then also a long video to go on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know if I have a link here. I guess I need to look and see, huh? But the YouTube channel is Chalky Decor. Chalky Decor. Oh, I swear. I can't think today. So there's the pink, and look. It looks like a really pale pink, right? So, let's show you the magic. And I'm going to fall off my stool. Did y'all see that? I hope you didn't. No, it's funny. Go ahead. Laugh. It's all laugh we do. But anyway, so you can see that it looks light, but it's going to dry darker. So it darkens up as it dries. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty pink. There's a lot of light on it, so it is looking a little lighter than normal, but so see, it's a little darker. I wish I had a little bit more time, but I had to run to the vendor mall, my booth, and grab a, I'm gonna let that dry, and grab a rolling pin that I had on Whatnot, and I forgot that I had it on Whatnot, and I put it at the vendor mall. But anyway, it didn't sell at the vendor mall, so I was able to grab it real quick before somebody got to it and ship it out. So, because I have things for sale on Whatnot, so you can actually just go over there and buy it, and I'll ship it to you. Actually, I have, I believe, $5 shipping. So anything you buy goes for $5, and you don't pay no more than that. But yeah, it's a good place to sell on, so I like it. So, but there is a link to my Whatnot channel. I guess you could call it a channel or shop or whatever you want to call it. But there is a link there. So there is that one. You dry it a little bit. I really do not like this setup. Oh, I have to keep... I don't know what I'm going to do, but this weekend, I guarantee you, tomorrow, Saturday, I am going to be in here. You'll find me in here. And I might go live and rearrange. I don't know. It'll be a lot of work, but Like, I've got to get some paint and paint that wall. It's a really good setup in here as far as doing filming and videos and stuff, because the sound doesn't like echo. It's actually, they did a pretty good job of it being a theater room. It is really good, but the carpet is what I don't like. Okay, we got this one. There's a little, I don't know what that is. We got this one. Yeah, the carpet I don't like. The carpet definitely has paint and stuff like that on it. It has got glitter. It is like glitter like lice or fleas or whatever you want to call it. I mean, we have glitter on it. Samantha went through her really glittery phase. I think she still got some going. And if I were to pan you, if you remember when I panned you over, you would see that there's actually paint bottles. Oh my God, there's the black. Is that the black? She got the black. Okay. There's bottles open with the tops off. Not just with that flip top up, the craft paint from like Hobby Lobby, Walmart, wherever, the apple barrel paint, whatever. No, she unscrews. She don't have time to worry about squirting it out. She unscrews the top and just dips her paintbrush right in it. She ain't got no time to do it right. Who knows? That could be right. She goes right for the source. She's so funny. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Now, sorry. Like I said, this little setup's not good. I don't know. I'm not good. Okay. Maybe. I think 2 coats is going to be good on this. I think. This one, maybe not so much. We'll see. I'm watching the clock. Which I could convince. My husband is here. He's working at home today. I can convince him to go to the bus stop. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to have to put another coat on this one. Maybe. All right, so I'm actually going to put, whoops, sorry about that. Let's see. I was going to put my heat gun on the thing, but I'm not. I keep hitting the tripod. Okay, maybe it'll stay and maybe it won't fall and hit my leg and burn it. Woo, that would not be good. Okay, we got that one. We got that. Maybe that's a good setup and it'll work. All right, so now I'm going to paint the pink. So you can tell how it darkened up a little bit. I'm real excited about my little other project that I'm doing, that I'm on a deadline for. It's so exciting. I can't wait to have it done. And then I will start working on some other things that are similar to it and maybe post them to sale. It's so fun. I'm showing a sneaky peeky of it, but not a lot. Then I've also got to get the trunk finished and get it up to the vendor mall, to my booth. I'm so excited that I have a booth, but yeah, I'm like, gosh, am I going to be able to keep up with it? Whatnot, Etsy, because I had an order on Etsy go out also. That was a custom, and that's what I usually sell on Etsy is custom work. Hello everyone. I am painting garden tools, old garden tools. I'm painting the handles. I've seen this done and I was just awestruck. I'm like, that is so cute. I love it. I gotta do it. I gotta try that stuff myself. So yeah, but this is a different setup, so I may not be able to get to the birdhouse and that little picket fence. It had some flowers in it. I'll probably do it some more. I might do a fall one. I don't know, a fall arrangement in it. I'm trying to get these dry so I can put some transfers on them. Okay, I'm gonna let that one rest. It's got some drying to do. Okay, now this one I believe is enough. It still has, you can still see some of the wood coming through. See there? So I'm going to distress it anyway. This one has more wood coming through. So I don't know. I haven't thought about whether or not I'm going to do what I'm going to do to it. Well, darn. All right, let me grab my transfers. They're kind of right behind me, but my stool does not swivel. It does not swivel. So I have to, this is what I'm thinking, because, all right, so this is what I'm thinking. Because I love the colors of these. I used this on, what did I use that on? The pumpkins. That's right, I used it on the pumpkins. Do y'all remember me doing the video on the pumpkins? I've got more pumpkins to do that I want to do. But the thing of it is what I do with my scissors. Oh, yeah, my daughter's had my scissors, and look. She has been cutting. I need the alcohol. Look, you can see. Can y'all see that? You know what that is? That is duct tape. That is duct tape on my scissors and paint. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see here. Well, they still cut, but not as nicely. I'm going to choose the section that I want and kind of do not really a fussy cut, but sort of semi-fussy cut. This is the part that I love the most, the buds. I do love the big rose. And there's also, this one would make a good one. Oh my God, why are my dogs barking like that? Seriously? What is up with that? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Good heavens. I know my big dog's out, but she might be barking at something, so she might have instigated it to get them. Okay, let's see. I think this will be enough for this because it will wrap around. and it won't overlap. So let's do that first. I'm going to put this over here. Let me grab, I know I've got a stick over here behind me. So let me grab that right quick. One of these transfer sticks. Guys, I almost fell off. Let me see that in the video. That would be hilarious. And there I go. Oh my gosh. It is hilarious. It's hard. Okay, I've got I've got to get me a stool that I'm used to my chair that's across the way that swivels. It's on a swivel. But oh my gosh. This stool does not swivel. It is not on a swivel. So it's kind of hard, and I usually have this stool in my shop. So it's kind of hard to get used to getting things that I need when they're not at my fingertips, and you're not used to a seat that doesn't swivel. Trying to get this to stick down so I can pull it up. And it may, and it probably will crack. When I did the pumpkins, in that video, I showed you how it does crack because of all of the curves of the pumpkin. But the thing of it is when they crack and sometimes even have wrinkles in them, to me, that just adds to the look of vintage or grunge or whatever you want to say, but it kind of lends some authenticity to it. Things that look absolutely perfect, I don't like, because God knows I'm not perfect. I don't want my stuff to be perfect either. I love the look of handmade, hand-painted things. So that kind of lends itself to that. That perfect look looks like it was done by a machine from China, you know, and not handmade. So that did kind of overlap. That's okay. And anyway, I will take a sandpaper to this in just a second. Not the one that I was sanding to begin with, but something a little lighter. And get it done. So anyway, I'm just brandishing sort of this burnishing. So oh my God, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And then you can take this, make sure everything's really, I'm holding it tight. Make sure everything is just down. And then you've got it. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love it. And then I will take, not the 100 grit, but I will take a paint, or see how it's got, I don't know if y'all can see, maybe the light doesn't allow you to see some of the wrinkles in that rose, and so when I sand over it, it'll pull that back. Where did that other sandpaper go? I had another one here. I'm lifting up plates of paints, which is my, Oh well. Let's see. I don't see it. I don't see. Anyway, let's do another one. Let's see. What's the time? Okay. See, I can do this, but it really doesn't give me that much wraparound. Did I paint this twice? I think I did. Okay, that's good to go too. Let's see. Ah, I love that, but I think that I have enough on that. Just something simple. So I'll save this for something else, but I do need something just a wee bit more for this one to give a little bit more. And I'm thinking of kind of cutting out the yellow there and just kind of like just following that line there. What is hard, super hard for me, is to cut some of those off. That is too long, so all right, let me look. I'm gonna want that. So this part I really would like to have on something. I love the blue, but I just don't think it's gonna work out here, but it might work with something else. So we are going to go right over the whole. See, when this hangs down, you can either do it down or you could do it up. I guess up. Let's do it up. Hang on. All right. I'm gonna do it up like that, and that way okay. Let's do that. You guys are a lot of help. Oh, okay. So we are going to do it like this. I'm going to have it straight at me. And I'm going to have it over here. And I'm going to start, I think, over here. Since this is the furthest from me, this area here, I think I'm going to start here. And do it this way. Hopefully you guys can see as I'm... So if you release the carrier sheet, I guess is what you call it. If you release that and let it go, pull up naturally, it works well. Now this is the next furthest part, so I'm going to go ahead and get this rubbed off. It's like a rub-on, what we used to call a rub-on, I guess, back in the day. And you can tell that it's wrinkling and crinkling as it does, and that broke, so that cracked, but I'll go back and get it on. It's okay if it does. I'm holding it with my finger to make sure that I don't lose where the design was placed originally. There we go. And then just kind of coming on around. So there's a wrinkle. Just squish it down. Use this to rub it down to make sure it's good and adhered. Or you don't have to, and then go ahead and sand it. That way it'll take that up. a little bit of it up, what's wrinkled. And now when someone hangs this, and I'll probably put jute here, or maybe, look, hang on. Give me 1 second because I've got a idea. So I love to decorate with this. I love ripping fabric. I'm so bad about it. I love ripping fabric. Okay, so I got fabric. Those sunflowers are gorgeous. The green probably won't go. The, let's see, we've got, that won't go, but wouldn't that be gorgeous if I had a sunflower? That might work too. I've got a darker brown, a darker brown, but the green won't, and I got the polka dot. That green won't, because that's just a different color green. But let's stick with the yellow to kind of bring out that yellow in this. Now, this is, I've got it on the tip of my tongue. I love to use it and decorate with it. It is a drop cloth. There we go. So I just snipped it a little. And then, because I'll probably also put it in that one. And, hang on. And I may dark oil this. I don't know. I haven't decided. See if I can get it through there. And I'll probably tie like a bow or something like that. But anyway, let's rip this other one. See, I knew I wasn't going to have time to go. I don't know if... I knew I wasn't going to have time to do the others, but it's okay. We got it. I'm going to rip this. It's the selvage edge, which is, it's got, you'll see where they had it on the loom, the needle holes where they had it on the loom, and then that edge. So just rip that off. This is a fat quarter from Hobby Lobby. I just love to go and pull the colors that I like. And then I'll just do them like this. So it's hard to get it going. That's why I snip it first. All right. But I love the way it looks raggedy on the edge. It just looks old. And you could do like more and just pull those threads and really get it really raggedy. Now, if you use a drop cloth, you don't have to worry with that. But anyway, so let's see if I can get this one stuck in here. It's kind of hard. I see some things. This is dried. Ah! See, dried up paintbrush. Okay, come on. But isn't it a cute little thing that you can just hang up? And so you can hang it by the bows or whatever. You could do a bow if you wanted to. If not, I don't do bows that often that are like with a bow. So let's see. I have it. I want some of that to show and then some of it to show in the back. So I'm going to tie it and then tie it in a knot. I want some of the ends to hang. And then there you go. So you have your garden tool that you can just hang up like that with the ties. So isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. Now with this one, more than likely what I'm just gonna do is just put a little bow around it like this. maybe with 2. Let me get the yellow back up. Let me grab it again. So I'll do both. But I like to, there's another, I need to do a live video to do a fall banner, like a pennant. I love hanging pennants. I just are banners and things. So, and then when I do the pink one, it'll be an even different color, or not a different color. I'll do it, but it'll be a different dynamic. So, so there's that, and it can just lay, like I would just layer it with whatever vignette I have. Come on. So there's that one, and then this one. And you can actually just lay that with it. So, and then they would just be together. Like that. Okay, so let's do the pink one. Right quick, I'm going to grab this and move it back. I got to wash brushes. And I might do my, just stay there. I might do my, I kind of like, if this wraps around like this and comes back over, that might be cool. I really want to start it here though. So let's do the pink one. I want it to go up. So I'm actually going to start this one up here. The very top. Doesn't seem natural to do pink on pink, but we're going to. I think the pink might recess, and then you'll see the greens and the yellows and some of the oranges more. So I'm using my thumb to keep the design where it's at, and just trying to get that down. And I just lift it up and see that one kind of broke. And they will when you're doing the, especially the small cylinder type objects, you just really are going to get that cracking. And like I said, I like that. Use my thumb to keep my design where it should be so that it doesn't bend on me. So there we go. And then I'm going to let that feed into that hole. There. And so then it looks like it went off on the hole. And then we're going to get these leaves done. And we've got the other side as we're coming on around. So it's going to layer, or not really layer, but kind of over. It'll be close. Oh, and I love how that, look, I love how that blue right there goes here. And it's on the side that's going to show. It might be covered with a ribbon or something, but it is going to be pretty. Okay, now let's get this stuck on all the way. Can you guys see that? Sometimes if you just use your fingers, it works. There we are. And so this part right here, I don't know, see, I'm just gonna fold it back on it. And then make sure we've got it down. I love how that blue, I know that light is very harsh, so I do apologize. I'm just gonna take that paper and make sure everything is down. But I love how that blue is on that. There we go, we got that. Okay, let's find some more. I might do the yellow, I don't know. I might do the yellow again, but I'm gonna grab some of the drop cloth. And I'm actually gonna move that, if you could see the floor around me. See, this is part of the drop cloth that I've got. I love to work with this stuff. Let's see. So I just snip it and then pull it down the length of it, and it gives you, and I have worked on this one enough to where I get like a full pull, I guess you could say. So I've got a lot. So we're just gonna grab that amount, and then let me get the yellow back up. So we'll do, I could possibly pull the green on the yellow on this one. I don't know, that green there is a yellow green, and then there's a little bit of the turquoise, and then we have the blue. So I'm not sure this green will work with it. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it off for now and just do these two with it. And then just, it's easier to feed them in together. Just wrap one within the other and then push it through. There we are. Do I have you all the way through? I'm going to pull it. There we go. All right, there we are. Get that. And I love it. Like, to me, the more raggedy it is, the better. And I might take them out and do like a dark oil or something on it, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I wanted you guys to see it like this, and then I'll decide what I want to do. I may distress the thing a little more, and then decide. You know what, in a way I kind of wanted this one to be longer, so I may actually do a new one on it. I don't know why, but I was wanting it. And look, the yellow isn't, just move it to where it shows more, however you want it, because it has a tendency like this to roll up. So if you just, it would have done better if I'd have done it before I tied it, but anyway. But so you can see the peaks of the yellow coming through. But anyway, so there's that one. So we have this one, and we have this one. So we have those two, and then we have this one. So which one's your favorite? Let me know. Drop it in the comments and let me know. I love them. I think I am going to do some more distressing and some dark oil on them to give them more of a vintage vibe, and then we'll see what that looks like. I'll show you a picture. Anyway, I'm going to jump off here. So thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for all the little joining me and bearing with me for all the chaotic stuff. So anyway, I'm going to jump off here, but hey guys, I hope y'all have a good day. And get some crafting done, because it's definitely therapeutic. So bye guys. Have a good one.